Stubby, no, back up. So, now that he's out of the way, what's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. As you can see, got a box. It's been a little bit since I've done an unboxing. That's what we've got today. Tackle Warehouse unboxing, some very new lures that I think people will be interested in. Some stuff I kind of stocked up on, and some kind of other fun new things that I want to try. Hopefully I can get out and do that before it gets too cold and iced over here. So enough yapping. Let's take a look in here and see what I got. Let's first start out with these. These are something new to the market. I'll put that down here. These are the new big blade chatterbaits. So I believe they said they're like 30–40% bigger. It doesn't say on here. I forget what it was, but essentially they've taken that chatterbait blade and just pumped it up and made it a whole lot bigger. This is the bluegill color here. Absolutely beautiful color. Love the bluegill color in the chatterbait stuff. But we got that one. I got the fire craw. You can see there that reddish orange. Stubby's down there trying to lay down. It's got that bright orange blade, and I think these, you know, these big blade chatterbaits, I can see them being awesome for the folks who fish that really muddy, dirty water where you need a lot of vibration, because I tell you what, I got to throw one the other day and just kind of mess around with it, and this thing puts out a ton of thump, as you can imagine with that blade. I don't know if I have one here. I've got some other bladed jigs in here. Okay, there you go. So you can see the difference there. I know there's a little bit of glare. Sorry about that. But look at the size difference. That's that new big blade chatterbait, and this is some of those cross-eyed chatterbaits that I absolutely love for bank fishing. But look at the size difference there. That's a big blade increase. These babies put off a ton of vibration. So got that bluegill, fire craw. This one's called Green Pumpkin Candy. I like that. Your green pumpkin, then kind of some see-through-y looking extra goodies. I got the all white, perfect for mimicking shad. Chartreuse, white and orange, kind of that coleslaw color. And then one of my favorites, like a green pumpkin mixed with the black and blue. They call this black blue candy. Love those. I think these would be great for some toothy critters around here. Pike, I can see hammering these. It does have an oversized hook with it as well. This has a heavy-duty 6/0 Mustad Ultra Point in it to kind of help match that. And I did notice that the clip on the front, as you can see, there is a larger clip as well. So they've kind of upsized everything on this. You know, bigger fish, muddy water, toothier fish. I can't wait to get out and fish this and try to catch some fish on it. Again, I don't know this year, but for sure next spring, I think that'll be a good one. So speaking of that cross-sized chatterbait, I did grab some of those. Huge fan of these for bank fishing. I'll link the video at the end, but they've got this wire deal right here. It comes over wood, branches, so much better than a regular chatterbait. I, hands down, lose chatterbaits more than anything because they don't play well with the wood. But I got some 3/8, a couple halves in these. Got an all white, fire craw, white and chartreuse. That's a good color that works for me. I haven't thrown that a lot lately. This water bug color is honestly one of my favorites. Great to mimic bluegill. It's just a real good looking natural color. And then also this one I got, they call it mouse rat. So I thought it was just a good natural, you know, color. It's got the gold blade on it. I figure in the ponds and some of the small lakes, I think those will do well. So restocked on those. Now this is new from Bass Mafia. I took the top part, the tag and stuff off of it, but this is one of their waterproof boxes. I honestly don't have any Bass Mafia boxes. They always look good, but I've just, I don't know, for whatever reason, never bought them. This one I liked because I think it's gonna go in my new bag. I've got a new tackle backpack to try out for next year. I'll be doing a kind of an unboxing and showing you that in a different video, but I thought it would go well in there for my terminal stuff. So you can see this already comes with all these in here. I do like that because I hate having to cut these apart and put them in. But they've already put these in here for you. All these that go, I don't know, whatever this way would be to you. Up and down, I guess, vertically. These all come out. So I was thinking of like taking some of these out and putting like certain hooks. You could leave these in and do like a little thing of sinkers and stuff. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do exactly with it, but I thought it looked good for that with all the different compartments, and you can see it does have that waterproof seal around it. I really do like that. The new Bass Mafia box, that is, I don't remember what size, 3600 I believe. And of course, as always, I will link everything down below. As you know, I did partner up with Tackle Warehouse this year. Now, I paid for all this myself. I don't get a discount or anything, but if you do shop over there, a portion of that comes back to me. So I always try to get a little extra for you all. I will be throwing in the shirt. Today is an extra large. So if you're an extra large, just comment below something about, you know, I wear an extra large or I like that. And I'll throw in some of these lures for you as well because I want to give back to y'all. So next up, something interesting. Actually, Randizzle said he wanted to try these. These are from 10,000 Fish. What is it called here? The Headhunter, 3¼ inches, 1/2 ounce. It's a little swim bait. Now, You'll remember a while back I talked about the Mega Bass Dark Sleeper. I personally was not a fan of it. I took a bunch of heat on that. People are saying they're awesome, they catch so many fish. I was just saying in my experience from bank fishing with them, I didn't have the best experience. Now, I'm not saying they're a junk lure or anything. I just didn't have the best experience. You know, one thing they talked about on the Dark Sleeper was, you know, it's completely weedless, blah, blah, blah. And like, I hung up all of mine. One thing that I noticed about these interesting is it does have the hook hidden in here in the dorsal fin, like the Dark Sleeper. It's got a paddle tail on it. The cool part is this hook moves. So can you see that? This hook actually pivots and swings out of the way, and it's got a magnet in there to hold it down. I thought that was kind of cool. So when you actually get that fish pinned on, you can have it here fighting as opposed to, you know, trying to get through all the plastic and everything here. And then that just magnetizes down and sticks there. Kind of a cowl concept. We'll see. Randizzle wanted to try them, so I got a couple. Like I said, I didn't have great luck with the Dark Sleeper, so I probably wouldn't have picked them up. But overall, cool looking design. I got two colors. What were they? That one they call Green Machine. That one's called Lava Lamp. Looks like you're like green sunfish around here, I kind of thought. Both of them I figured can mimic green sunfish, bluegill. Some pretty cool colors in them. I think there's a larger size as well. I got the, like I said, 3 1/4. Okay, something else brand new I was excited to get my hands on, missile baits. I've become a big fan of missile bait stuff this year. I really hadn't used too much of their stuff besides the D-Bomb, and I think is it the quiver that I used for Nico Rig. Those were really the only two main things. Oh, and the, was it Destroyer? The one like the D-Bomb with the big curly legs. I had a great day on, I've actually got a couple of those too. I had a great day on those a couple years ago. But these are the new trailers that Missile Bait puts out. It's called the Mini D Chunk. So you get a 5-pack of these. This is the pearl white. You can see they've got kind of the ribs that go the opposite way on the bottom there, pushing it forward. It should move some water. And then kind of like the D-Bomb, it's got those little tiny, I don't know, ridge deals here. So good looking thing. You can see it's got like the flanges there, similar to the like the Strike King Rage stuff. So you know those are going to have a ton of action in them, but in a little finesse package. So I'm thinking about these on the back of a finesse jig, actually. Okay, so I showed you that pearl white. I put that away and I grabbed the Superbug. This is like my favorite color in the missile bait stuff. It's like a black and blue on top, as you can see here. And then it's got a green pumpkin with some glitter in it on the bottom. So I'm gonna rig this up on here. This is one of the standard Randizzle Special War Eagle jigs. Push that in there. I'm gonna run that right to the back of it. Hopefully that's in the middle. It's hard trying to do this in front of the camera when I can't really look at it, but put that on there, push that up in there, and you can see it gives you a nice, small, compact, you know, little chunk on there without a whole bunch of extra plastic, you know, not a big long body. You don't have to cut anything down. I know Randizzle uses the Rage Craw chunk. He loves that on these. And these are absolutely perfect. I mean, a perfect fit for that. You've got enough back there. You don't need to trim the skirt or anything. Awesome on a little finesse jig like this. I think they would probably look cool on a bladed jig. Well, instead of telling you what I think, let's just try it on. There it is on the back of a bladed jig. You trim that skirt down a little bit. Look at this. That's gonna look sweet on there. And it's flat on the bottom too. So I think that'll come up and over, you know, sticks and brush and everything. Well, I think that will look sweet. Trim that skirt up. Oh man, that'll give you a nice little compact presentation for pond fishing. You know, some of the smaller lakes and stuff where they're eating those smaller bluegill. Oh, I think that will be a killer little deal there. So the missile baits, little D chunk there. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome little thing. I wish I could have got those out sooner to try them, but they look darn good. I also grabbed a few other colors of these. This is the bone color, so it's like that white, but a little bit more yellow to it as opposed to that bright, you know, pearly white. This color called Shad Flash, pretty translucent with like a black and silver flake in it. It's got like an iridescent kind of purple hue to it as well. This color called Bombshell, which is like a kind of a translucent, more see-through, sexy shad. You can see it's got the greens and kind of the blue, white all through it. Black Neon. You can see there it's got the black, kind of the green, red, black, different flake look through it. And Bammer Craw with your kind of brown and ambery orange colors in it. I like that one. The Ned Bombs. I grabbed a couple of these to try. I figured they would look really good paired with some of those EWG Ned heads that I've made. You know, the Do It stuff. They have a good body, you know, a little bit longer body here, but all that tail action back here. So, you know, the hook fits on this. This is really what's moving back here. This one is called what? Green Pumpkin Blue Flash Tail. You can see they're a little bit better. Green pumpkin with that blue tail. I mean, that's a cool bluegill look. I like that. Also got that in baby bass tail. So you can see it's that green pumpkin top, kind of a pearly, and then the black tail on it. If you see those small bass, which, hey, listen, I am an expert at catching small bass. When they're young, they have that like tip of black tail on it. I think that's a perfect little match right there. I think that's something overlooked, throwing bass color imitations, because certainly bass eat other small bass. So boom. I also got gold shiner core, so kind of that darker color back with that shinery gold in the middle. It's got that kind of core color shot through it as well, pretty neat. And then also similar to the green pumpkin blue is grape soda tail, so that purple with like a darker blue, almost like a black and blue. I don't know. I think that'll be a killer color around here. Black and blue, for whatever reason, in Iowa does amazing. Okay, I re-upped on some of these Ryugi hooks. A lot of people asking me about these this year. These have so far been my favorite for a wacky rig. If I'm just throwing a weightless wacky rig, they've got that fiber kind of guard there, like you would see on, like a jig. It's a real light. 1/0 has been my favorite. And I also got some of their heavier cover, and these actually have wires in the front instead of that soft plastic like nylon, brush guard looking thing. So I got both of those. I've only used this type so far. Interested to see how this does, but I really, really do like these Ryugi hooks. I hope they still have some in stock, because I would urge you to try them. You get 4 in there. They're not the cheapest out there, but my hookup ratio has been good with them. I really, really like those. It's been a while ago when I ordered, but I did get some Topwater. They had the Yozuri 3D bead, this pencil bait. Awesome, easy to walk pencil bait. I think it gets overlooked. You really don't hear anybody talking about it. Gosh, it's been out. JJ, if you're watching, JJ and I fished this exact one on a pond where he used to work, and we destroyed him on these. A couple different days we did, and this bone, this white bone color, do they call it bone? Oh, it doesn't say the color, but it's like a white bone. These are 4 inches, 9/16 of an ounce. So they're easy to throw, easy to walk. I got that one, and then like a clear minnow color. I'll find the colors and link them below when I do that. But good bait. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. I like it. And then one that I got to try this year, when I went to order them quite a while ago, I did have good luck on this. Solid lure. If you see my video, I'll link this one at the end too, because it was fun. But I got this stuck, and Rich was good enough. A gentleman that I met out in the boat was a subscribed fishing friend. Went and got it for me. So I had to repay him and trade him one of my custom lures. But that's the new Rebel P71 Pop R, and I have Butterfingers. And this is the bone color. They didn't have it when I first ordered. So big fan of that. It's a little bit bigger profile, walks really easy, looks good in the water. Even the dinks ate it that day, so don't be afraid to throw that size. Okay, I grabbed a few different colors in the Berkley Stunna. Now this is their new jerkbait. I did put in an order for the +1s. They have 2 different sizes. This is the 112. As you can see here, there's all the specifications on it. 1/2 ounce, 4 3/8 inches. Notice it says it's a slow sink for 3 to 6 feet is what it's diving to. Now, the slow sink is awesome, because if you're trying to target those suspended bass, if you're fishing a point or whatever that's down to 12 feet or whatever, you don't have a jerkbait that can get down that far. With a 3 to 6 foot diver that sinks like this, and it's not like a super fast sink, but it definitely does sink. I've tried them out. You can throw it over those, try to get it down as far as you can. Remember, going on a lighter fluorocarbon will help get that bait down farther. So if you throw this on like 8-pound fluorocarbon, it's going to get down farther than if you throw it on 15 or 17-pound fluorocarbon. That's going to keep it up higher. So that's something to remember. But you can throw this out there and let it sink naturally and get down to those suspended fish. So this is the perch color, the good old white and black Stunna shad. That's pretty cool there. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like a shad fillet. It's got the bones on it. That's what they call it, shad fillet. I'm a sucker for the chartreuse and purple. This one they call Northern Lights. Got that iridescent purple on it, little chartreuse on the belly. Table rock, again, you got a little bit of that white and chartreuse in there with the darker back. Good color. Bronze back, so it's not completely gold. It's kind of got a see-through-ish silvery reflection on the bottom. Kind of a golden dark back. And then also, I got the straight gold and black back. My buddy Brando got me turned on to this color. He destroys in this color. So I grabbed that. And then also the absolute crazy Blaze. All sorts of red orange. Hopefully I'll be able to get some to eat that this spring, but cool color too. So the new Berkley Stunna, they worked with Hank Cherry on that. He won the Bassmaster Elite again this year. Awesome bait. He's obviously an awesome angler, so I want to throw these some more. What was it? 2 weekends ago, I had a stellar day on the Ima Flit jerkbait, which is a suspending, you know, it and then just stays right there, doesn't sink or anything. Awesome day on that, and that video will be coming up soon. But jerkbaits definitely work this time of year. Only have a couple left in here. Chase baits. They've been putting out a few different interesting things this year. I got some of their really boring, generic looking paddle tails, but I wanted to get these because they have kind of a cool, different look to them. Now you can see here, it seems like a pretty durable plastic. It's not like an Elastec or anything, but similar to your Kitech, you know, kind of that same look. They put the eyes on it. I think it's a good, cool size. To me, it just looked like a really good baitfish imitation / profile. They call that color plum right there, 3-inch. You get 8 of them in here. You can see it's got like the purple iridescence in the flake on it. I don't know, I just thought they were kind of cool. They look neat. I figure some more finesse swim baits like this fall will certainly do well. So we're gonna try to get these out here soon. Also, I got, let's see, last couple things in the box here. Now this one I actually got for spring, but these are from Thunderhawk Lures. You might remember that Jerry Rago glide bait, like the little glide bait, very cost effective. I had a number of follows that day. I didn't actually have, well, I had one bite up. I didn't have any hookups. Same place here, this Thunderhawk place. When I was watching the Burley iCast deal, they stopped here. They had quite a few cool looking things coming out. So I did see these. I like the colorways on them. This almost looks like that, what is it, the Rapala Demon color. You know, with like the reds, oranges, that craw pattern. Really cool looking. It looks, you know, like something you'd see like a custom work. I like that. Now they have 2 versions of these, the SGTR and the SGTS. So the rattling with the R, silent with the S. So the rattling, I believe all of those are 3/4 ounce. Yeah, 3/4 ounce, and the silent are a 1/2 ounce. So kind of big, but I figure if you're ripping it, if you're fishing in a little bit deeper point, that extra weight does help. Now, I also got this color in the rattling. That one, of course, bluegill. Again, it does have that kind of custom painted look to it. I like that. Had to get this one for the name. Everybody loves when I say root beer. I guess it's a northern thing. Root beer is the color of this one. Kind of a white belly orange, and then goes up into a yellowish green. And then the only silent one I got, I thought I got a couple of silents, I guess not. But this is like a hitch. So it's, to me, it's like the ghost minnow, natural looking, pretty see-through. So grabbed a few of those. Those were their lipless crankbaits, Thunderhawk. Then I grabbed a few of their square bills. Now, one of these I'm gonna have to take out because the bill on this is very unique. This is what I noticed when I was just kind of browsing the page and I saw these. I'm like, that is, like, that's a cool color, or a cool shape and design. So you can see this nose is all molded into the bait. So you don't have like your, you know, your clear plastic bill up front. And it's not very often that you see crankbaits besides like a wiggle wart with the actual lip painted. You know, usually it's clear, but this thing is all painted. That purple and chartreuse, you all know I am a sucker for that. Sunset purple, they call it. Absolutely love that color around here. Dirty water, kind of that tequila sunrise almost vibe from it. Love, 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 love that. And what are these? So 7/16 ounce, so just under 1/2 ounce. It is a semi-flat side is what they call it. So you can see there it's not 100% round, but it's not flat, you know, completely. So they call it the semi-flat side. So number 4 looks like must-add triple grips, good sticky sharp hooks on it. Since it's got a weight transfer system for long casts, so yep, big knocker in there, but not super loud, almost like a 1-knocker. And they say this is supposed to come through rocks and wood really well. So I can imagine that kind of bouncing up off there. We'll see. I might try to throw these in the cold water. Real cool design. Definitely like the color of it. I also got their ghost bluegill and good old simple bone. Bone colors always seem to do good, that white. So simple, yet so effective. So that is it, fishing friends. Comment below. Remember, I am doing a giveaway. I'll throw some of these in along with the extra large shirt. Comment below if you're an extra large. And comment below and let me know what you want to see me throw the most out of these. The new Berkeley Stunner, it is jerkbait season, so I know I'm going to be throwing that. Hopefully I can catch a few. How about the big blade chatterbait? That thing is massive, and I think we can definitely get some at least toothy critters to eat this soon. Maybe y'all want to see the wonky Thunderhawk squarebill. Whatever it is, comment below and let me know. But today's subscribed fishing friend is Patrick Fahey. I hope that's how you say it, Patrick Fahey. Thanks for always watching and commenting. I've seen you on my lives, commenting down below on a recent video. So I appreciate you continuing to support everybody else who continues to watch and support my videos. It means a ton. Like I've said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. So again, I'll link all this down below. I love unboxings. I've got a few more planned because it is winter. I've got a bunch of subscriber stuff that I still have not got to yet. So that's going to be coming up next week. Some fishing stuff, a little bit of everything. But I need to edit. So thank you all so much for watching. And until next time.